All right, so I've also had people asking how to do Palace Banquet. So I'm not the best at it, but I'm better than what I was. Um, so here's how you're going to do it. So hopefully your board looks similar to this, where you have your ingredients on one side and your tools on the other. So when they're mixed up, it's a lot more difficult. But you can see in the middle right here, the next one is going to be a spatula. So what you're going to do is you want your spatulas on the right side on this one and your ingredients on the left. So I'm going to move it this way because the spatula is going to show up on that right side. So I'm going to do that. There's the spatula. Next is spices. Great thing about spices is that as long as it remains just the spice, your spatulas aren't going to mix with it. The spice only mixes with the ingredients. Um, so that can actually be very beneficial. We'll see if that happens here. But I am going to put the spice with the ingredients because one, I have space, and two, you're going to want to have them mix later anyway. Next up is spatula. I'm going to go back, spatula again, keep going left, ingredient. So I'm going to go right, ingredient, right. Now, here comes a little bit of a you can do it one of two ways. So spice is coming up next, but I can't go any further right. Otherwise, those ingredients are going to go over the spatulas. We don't want to do that yet. That will give us lower points than what we want. So two things you can do with the spice is you can either go down or up, and then that way the spice will come up in one of those areas. And if it's above or below the spatulas, it's not that big of a deal because, again, it's not going to mix with the spatulas. You can also go this way. Same reason. If the spice is there, it's not going to mess with you. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and move these down so I can put those two spatulas together and those ingredients together. And if that happens, then if I go this way, that spatula there is not going to move. But we get a spatula next, so I'm going to move left, a spice. So again, this is where it's helpful because you can go like this, and now all your spatulas are in line again. Spatula to the left, spice, we're going to go to the right, spatula, we're going to go to the left. So this is actually a really, really good starting point. This is a really good game on this one. This doesn't always happen. But you're basically just going to keep spatulas on one side, ingredients on the other. I have milk. This is a little bit more tricky. You do not want to go left because you don't want the milk on that right side. So you're going to go up or down. I'm going to go up. Cool. That milk did not land underneath the new knives. And then spices next. I'm going to go ahead and go up again. And then again. And I'm just going to go up a couple of more times here because what's going to happen soon. So you can see that these are getting higher, but what I can do soon is start to mix things. I'm going to move that over, do that. And I'm keeping an eye on the number at the top. So keep in mind, number at the top right now, it says 33. That's how many moves you have. And if you're able to finish the round with 20 moves remaining, you'll get the 3-star. If you get 10 moves remaining, you get 2. As long as you pass the stage, you'll get 1. So I'm keeping an eye up there because that way I can see when I'm getting close to getting down to a 2-star. So right now I can still move things around. All right, I think I'm cutting it a bit close here. So I'm going to mix everything, do that, and there you go. You got a 3-star. So let's see. Okay, now here's another thing. Cooking mastery is lower than recommended. Don't challenge. What you're going to need to do eventually is upgrade this, but of course you need 500 of those chef's hat. So you're going to go back and you're going to keep doing this. So don't have any spatulas here. I'm going to move it this way. There's spatula. And another. All right. And then spice, I'm going to move this one to the left. I'm going to move it to the left once more. Good. Spatula, spatula, and then we're just going to keep moving back and forth. At this point, Again, a little tricky because I don't want the ingredients above my spatula, so I'm going to move up because I want to keep those knives in front of the plain spices. So I'm going to move that. That made it perfect. I'm going to go here and I'm going to move up this time. So this has actually wound up, shoot, I wasn't paying attention. This has actually wound up being a really good run. Oh, and there we go. Okay, let's see what we want to do here. Oh, here we go. Another way that the spice is helping. So I'm able to get those together and then I can move it up. I'm going to move this down, see if I get lucky. Kind of. Down again. And then I'm going to go up, up. And now we're going to, see, I'm at 32. I'm going to do this one more time. And there we go. We got the full points. So that's pretty much how you do it. Oops, I can't do it anymore. So yeah, hopefully you don't get too many boards where the ingredients and spatulas are mixed on the board because those ones are difficult to win. But as long as you have ingredients on one side, spatulas on the other, uh, just keep them separated until you are ready to take out the ingredients with the spatulas.